We have launched our nuclear missile.
Thank you for calling the Janus Jaguar hotline. How may I direct your call? Yeah, I was just in your Discord and I saw that nuke one and I was just wondering, how did you do that? Well, that's a good question. Well, that's very simple. Alright, so first we're going to need you to go to your 0-hour directory. We're just going to play with a few files here. Now, the way my idea behind this was, is I'm going to make the nuke general a little bit more, nukey. Now, I already have a sophisticated AI that I've borrowed from another mod, but let's improve upon it. So first, we're going to open up our object creation list and then our weapon.ini. It is a very simple, easy thing to do. And then we were going to open up our general ini. So in this case, we're going to start with the nuke general. And we're going to go down and look for our nuclear silo. In this case, it's the nuke launcher in this game. Nuclear missile to be exact. And then we're going to look for the object creation list special power module tag. This will look like the special power template. In this case, it'll be super weapon neutron missile. In my case, you can clearly see that I have a 1. What does this 1 mean? So we are going to want to find our super weapon neutron missile in the object creation list. In this case, you can clearly see that this super one has a fire weapon to fire a weapon. This is how this building works. What it does is it creates an object by firing this weapon. In this case, this is the neutron missile weapon. As you can see, I have the normal missile, and then I have this one missile. This is the normal one that I did not touch at all, and then this is my edited one, which is pretty much the same thing, it's just a little bit tweaked. And that's how I got the 2 missiles. So then, building on that, it reasons, what would happen if we put a 3rd one there of the same name? But before we do that, let's save that. Let's go look in the weapon.ini. Remember, we're looking for the neutron missile weapon. And so as you can see, this is the neutron missile weapon. This is the weapon that actually shoots out of the nuclear silo. It doesn't do any damage because it is this object right here. This object does not need to do any damage whatsoever. It just needs to have long range. It needs to have some radiation. Maybe if you want to add a detonation effect later to another, make it even cooler, that's up to you. But all you need to know is this object right here, because this is the object. All you really need to do is add a simple code to this. In this case, scatter radius. You might notice this from another one, which is near the Scud Storm. And all you do is change it. I mean, if you want to add this one potentially too, that could work out if you want more specifics. But in this case, we just want to add another nuke that has a random scatter radius. So what's going to happen when we added our 3rd nuke? In fact, what's going to happen when all 3 of them are different? Let's find out, shall we? So, what's our predictions? What's going to happen? Is there going to be 1 missile? Is there going to be 2 missiles? Is there going to be 3? Or maybe I messed up and there's going to be no missiles whatsoever.
We have launched our nuclear missile.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you add a double nuke to your game. And as you saw, that was 3 missiles. And if you wanted to, you can make this 2, you make it 3, you can add all you want. You can make it all Scud Storm by 1 shot. And just a reminder, the projectile object is what you would actually change in the weapon object if you wanted to play around with it and have its own little extra fancy do's and make it unique. You know, like if you wanted to make one the normal nuke and then the one was an EMP nuke and then the other one I guess was a fire nuke, or maybe it was Scud. Have it your way. See you next time. Don't forget to join the Discord and like or comment if you have any questions or curiosities, and don't forget to check out the modding manual. Until next time, rawr, Janus out.